Tape 4, July. This is tape 4, July the 13th, 1995, with the survivor, William Slomovic. Mr. Slomovic, you were describing this picture to us. You want to tell us again who's in this picture?
My two brothers and myself. To the extreme right is my brother Jack, in whose house we are now taping. In the middle is my brother Dr. Eliezer Slomovic, and to the left am I, and this picture was taken at the University of Judaism on the occasion of my brother receiving an honorary doctorate in Hebrew letters. And this was sometime in June of 1994. And it was done in Brentwood, California.
I thought this was done here.
This is a picture of my wife, my grandson, and myself. My wife Rachel is sitting down, and I'm holding my grandson Ian Caleb. And my wife reminds me that his real name is Avraham Lev, and of course myself in the background. And this picture was taken in Encino, California, in June of, or July rather, of 1995.
Who is the baby named after?
The first name, Avraham, is after my brother, who has been mentioned a number of times today, and who didn't survive. And the Caleb is an embellishment. Lev, rather, is an embellishment. I don't know who Lev was. It may have been somebody on my son-in-law's side of the family. This is a picture taken at a recent barbecue in my house, and to the extreme right is my uncle Martin, who was with us in the ghetto and in Auschwitz, and after liberation was then incarcerated by the Russians in the Gulag, where he spent close to 7 years, and was liberated after Stalin died, and in the early 50s. And to his left is my aunt Renee Slatinsky, who was married to my uncle Michael, the brother of Martin, who was also in the concentration camp, and he's the gentleman that I mentioned in my testimony, that we met by coincidence shortly before I was liberated. I don't really know what camps he was in, but it wasn't Buna and it wasn't Auschwitz. Behind him is my daughter Rebecca Edith, holding my grandson Avraham Lev, and to her right is my sister-in-law Lindsay. And to Lindsay's right is Dr. Eliezer Slomovic, who's here today, and then myself.
Michael is behind you.
There's a gentleman between the Dr. Slomovic and myself, and that's my son-in-law Michael. But since we can't see him, I won't talk about him.
Now, where was this picture taken?
This was taken in Encino, California, 4th of July. We had a 4th of July barbecue.
Here, 1995.
1995. The surprised-looking gentleman is my son-in-law, Dr. Michael Schneier, and with him is my daughter, Dr. Rebecca Slomovic, and in front of both of them is their son, our grandson, of whom we are proud, Avraham Lev. And this picture was taken in New York sometime. No?
Oh, yeah.
Was taken in New York and given to us as a present. And I'm sure it was taken sometime recently, because my son-in-law still looks like a 1-year-old, which he is.
Your son is.
Yeah, my grandson, I'm sorry.
So you think it was taken in 1995?
Yes.
Can you say that for me, please?
And this was taken in 1995 and in New York. Yeah. This is a picture of my older daughter with her husband. Her husband's name is Arthur Gunter, and my daughter's name is Judith Slomovic Gunter, and the picture was taken in Coronado, near San Diego, about 3 years ago, which would make it 1991 or 1992. They live in Rochester, so we depend on the pictures to see them. And lovely couple. And don't see them often enough.